Hi, my name is Zoe, and I wanted to show some of the work that I've done in Unity. So this is only the first year or so that I've been working in Unity, but in my time doing it, I have been using it for VR softwares, 3D softwares, and just recently I was able to make my own game in a 2D software for a class that I really ended up enjoying. So for this class, we used a download through the asset store called Fungus, and we were able to make a very simple choose-your-own-adventure story. I ended up liking the project so much that I kept going with it after the class ended, and I worked with an artist friend of mine to kind of bring the characters that I designed to life, and I could add them as prefabs into the game. So this is what I'm working on right now. It's a little unfinished. I'm still kind of figuring out how Unity works. A lot of it is looking up YouTube tutorials, but I'm pretty proud of where I am with it. It's a lot of character development, and there's a lot deeper narratives that I'm finding out that I have to hash out. We did a couple critiques in the class itself where we had to present it to a group of people, and I found that whenever I did that, people were always saying that I could kind of dive into each character more with the commentary they have on like their backstories and like how can the user relate to that, which is something I've never really thought of before because I've always been on the technical side of Unity. But I really like creating a narrative and making my own characters and making them relatable. I find it really interesting, and you kind of learn more about yourself in the process, which I find really fun. What I really like about Choose Your Own Adventure stuff and what caught my eye is that you can basically make the user feel like the story is their own and it's unique. Their experience with it is unique, and I really like that. And whenever I play games, I find I'm always really attracted to the ones that really change depending on who's playing them, and you get different endings and stuff. But now that I'm behind the scenes of that, I'm seeing that it actually is really hard to do that. It's a lot more in depth, but I'm very proud of this project so far. I've also worked a little bit in Blender. I just took a class that actually went along with the Unity class that I took, so I'm trying to see if anything I can do in there can kind of be imported as an asset into my Unity game. I did this one very simple project where we created a little still life scene. So I made a nice pot and a chessboard and it's a nice table. But I'm still working on my skills there. I'd like to develop them more before I continue with my gaming certificate and design emphasis. This is definitely something that I'm very interested in as a future career. And I'm excited to learn more about it and be able to work on side projects as well. And that's what I have.